Hello and welcome. I want to talk about a problem you might get into when using Gitlab on a Windows machine. So I have my repository on Gitlab open and I want to clone it to my computer. Clone, and then I copy the repository's URL. Now let's open the git bash and try to clone the repository. So git clone, and let's paste the URL of the repository. And we get an error. Remote, the project you were looking for, could not be found. So why does it happen? It happened because of the way that GitLab manages its credentials on Windows machines. It uses the Windows Credentials Manager, and by default it only supports one GitLab account. So let's open the Credentials Manager, and let's open the Windows Credentials tab, and one of the entries is GitLab. The thing is that it's a different account, an account I used before. So once I try to clone a repository that belongs to a different account, it's trying to use these credentials and it fails. So if we remove these credentials, it will have no credentials stored and it will ask us for the new credentials. So let's do that and let's remove the credentials we currently have. And now when I'll try to clone it, I need to type in my credentials and then I'll be able to clone. But let's say that you regularly use two GitLab accounts on your computer and you want to keep access to the first one while being able to clone repositories from the second account. So how can it be done? To show it, I log in once again with my old credentials and then we'll try to clone the repository from the new account once more. Okay, I logged back in with my old credentials. Now let's try to clone the new repository once more. And we get the same error as before. Now let's see how we can clone it without removing the old credentials. So it's quite simple actually. All we have to do is add our username right before gitlab.com. And the username can be found here on the gitlab.com website. For me, that's my username. So let's add it. And then the @ And now I need to type in the password for the new account. Okay, I typed it in. And the repository was cloned. And if we take another look at the Credentials Manager, we can now see that we have two entries for GitLab. The old one, the one we started with, and the one we created just now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.